What up, everyone? DJ Anubis here with you on the Metal Time Radio podcast, doing another trailer reaction. This time, last Voyage of the Demeter, and I've been excited about this film since I heard it was being made. So the trailer is finally here. Some quick points, though. Tomorrow, Mr. Lambert and I from KLE Entertainment Headquarters we're doing a review for Jung E, which is on streaming on Netflix right now. So for those that follow the Cinematic Synergy show that we do, we're doing that film tomorrow, and I will have it up probably around noon or 1 p.m. Eastern. Also, tonight I'm going to try to catch Violent Night, and then I'm going to try to do a review for tomorrow evening. And then NECA will be home on Sunday, but she'll need some downtime. So probably going into next week, I'll be off. And so her and I will try to break out some movie reviews because we just now signed up for Peacock. There's nothing much going on with HBO Max or Hulu right now. So Peacock's got some stuff in there, like Knock at the Cabins on there. Megan, we haven't caught that yet. Cocaine Bear shows up tomorrow on Peacock, so I'll be able to check that out and review that. So there's some films that her and I are going to go ahead and review for everybody. And then, of course, I think I already know what Mr. Lambert and I are going to do for our next film because it's on Tubi for free, so I might as well catch it with us while it's on there and take a look at that film and then review that. So, and maybe NECA will join us. I don't know. Kevin has mentioned that he might want her to join in the fun and the fray and check out some of the craziness of the stuff that we've been watching. Some of it's just not so crazy, but we'll tip off and say Jung E is probably the best thing that they've watched so far. But we'll give our review tomorrow on that. So yeah, Last Voyage of the Demeter. Director is Andre Overdahl. Again, this is another name that sounds familiar, but I may be just confusing with somebody else. The cast is all new to me except for one person, Liam Cunningham, who played Ryan in Dog Soldiers. So that's how I know that guy. He's a great actor and great film. That Dog Soldiers is the best werewolf film in the last 25 years, 30 years, maybe 40. If you're going back to the Howling and all that. So, yeah, that's how important Dog Soldiers is in terms of werewolf movies right now. There's just not a lot out there competing with it. Bad Moon's a good runner-up, but just not quite. Just not quite. I'll say, okay, so our plot here is based on a single chapter, The Captain's Log, from Bram Stoker's Dracula, or classic 1897 novel Dracula. The story is set aboard the Russian schooner Demeter, which was chartered to carry private cargo, 24 unmarked wooden crates from Carpathia to London. The film will detail the strange events that befell the doomed crew as they attempt to survive the ocean voyage, stalked each night by a terrifying presence on board the ship. When it finally arrived near Whitby Harbor, it was derelict. There was no trace of the crew, which we all know from Dracula. I don't know why my mouth is so dry, man. I don't smoke weed or anything. What's going on? I do have the heater over here, but still. I guess I hate talking. Go figure for a guy on YouTube. I hate talking. Okay. So, in the comments, man, let me know if you're excited for this film or not, because it's been a while since I did a good Dracula film. I know Renfield is coming out tomorrow in theaters. I debated whether or not I was going to go to the theater to see it. Like, I love Nick Cage, but Nick Cage does about any film, right? It's sort of what makes him Nick Cage, but he's hit or miss too. And let's keep in mind, Cage already played a vampire once, way back, So, from the trailer of Renfield, it looks kind of fun. It does. But I've seen some early reviews, both audience and critics, and it's kind of meh. It's like hit or miss. So I'm not sure what to expect. Like I hate putting so much emphasis on what people are saying, but when you have to kind of pick and choose the amount of money you spend at a theater, you have to kind of take some of that into account. So would I rather sit home right now? I just paid $5 a month for Peacock and watch Violent Night, which I've heard from close friends of mine is really good. Or do I want to spend 25 or $30 at a theater to go see Renfield and come out of it maybe hating it? So I think I'll stay at home this time around because I know that for anyone who doesn't know, because Neko and I will be in the theaters next week for Evil Dead Rises for damn sure. You can bet your ass I'll be in for that. Trailer looked amazing, by the way. But this film, I'm looking forward to, especially since it's all focused around the ship itself. So here we go with the last voyage of the Demeter.
The Demeter, on charter from Romania to London. Shipping private crates. Contents unknown. Out at sea with no land in sight.
This here is Clemens. He's a doctor.
You dress like a learned man.
University of Cambridge. I know my way around the boat.
Our charter has agreed to pay a bonus for timely arrival in London.
Let me show you the ship. This here is Huckleberry. We don't come with like this to give the ewes clear.
Demeter's a fine boat, no doubt.
Something ripped apart the animals.
All the livestock?
This looks like a bite.
Search the ship. Everywhere.
Evil is on board. Powerful evil.
In the night, it drinks our blood. He is here. We call him Dracula.
He's coming!
Did you see the size of that bloody thing?
I want to kill the cursed thing.
He is on this ship, which means that we will never leave it.
The devil is real. May God have mercy on us all.
Okay, well, aside from the probably playing the worst Smashing Pumpkins song, which I hate, I know some people really love that song. I don't. They have a lot better songs than that. I know it's got the vampire in it and shit, but still. Could have been better music there for that one. But it looks good. Yeah, it looks good. It looks tight. Good luck with trying to kill him, though, because we already know what happens afterwards. I'm excited for this, though. Looks good. Looks quality. I don't think anyone survives, so pretty much everyone's going to die. So if I just spoil it for you, too bad. Go read Dracula. Go watch Dracula. You'll know. Okay. So, yeah. Last Voyage of Demeter. I don't know the exact release date on that, but I'm excited. So a bit more excited for this one than the Indiana Jones, but again, Indiana Jones does have a strong cast, so probably check that out too. It just depends. All right, folks. Well, like I said, tomorrow, be looking for our review from the Cinematic Synergy for Jung-Yi. And outside of that, we'll see you later. I think, again, 2 weeks from now, Edgar Allan Poe and I are going to do a live stream, live during the first night of the draft, the NFL draft. So we'll be talking about the draft. I don't know. I'm trying to play with the idea of taking one of my cameras and maybe putting it towards the TV. But I might have to kind of like shut the camera off here and there so that I don't get blasted by the NFL, which they might still do. I'll see how that goes. But we're gonna live stream live, so you guys can join us in chat to talk about the NFL draft if you're into NFL football and sports. So we're gonna be happy to do that, and it's just gonna be he and I. But we'll talk to anybody in the draft if you got a favorite team and you're excited about a certain player you might be getting. Let us know, and we'll talk about it with you and give us our thoughts on your favorite players in the draft and see how that goes. But yeah, thanks for all for checking out this trailer reaction, and we'll see you next time. And keep it metal.
Just a big boy.